Hi, my name is Lisa Young. Jackie asked us to tell a little bit about our story, our son, Kary, and about his faith and hope. And this is our story.
My name is Mike Young. I'm Kary's dad. And on December 25th, 1999, our son Kary was diagnosed with a stage 4 brain tumor. It was every parent's worst nightmare. He had been sick for about a week and a half, and we went to the hospital in Chicago. After going to the hospital in South Bend a few different times, and we spent the better part of the next few weeks in Chicago at the University of Chicago Children's Hospital.
Kary was diagnosed with the brain tumor on Christmas Day when he was 3.5, almost 4. At that time, our other kids were 2 and 3. So we had 3 kids, 1, 2, and 3. His treatment was in Chicago and we lived in South Bend, and life was a little crazy. But during that time, we had so many people step up to the plate, and they helped us with everything from babysitting for our other 2 children, cleaning our house, praying with us, staying up all night with us, bringing us meals, doing so many things. And we just kept having faith and hope that Kary was going to survive the brain cancer. And his faith and his joy and his hope during the whole thing was just amazing. He encouraged so many people, and it was just neat to see that during a tragedy that a little child could bring so many people together. When Kary was first diagnosed, we were told that he had a 15% chance of survival, but we were praying and we were believing, and we had everyone around us praying and believing that he would survive and he would overcome the brain cancer. He went through treatments, conventional treatments, alternative treatments. We went everywhere around the country. We went to Mexico. We tried everything. When people would tell us that he had nothing else, no other options, we kept fighting for it. We kept praying for it. We would pray for a miracle and try every way medically to help him. And it looked like a couple times that he was beating the cancer, the tumor was shrinking, and we thought there was hope. And every single day, we kept seeing changes and kept having hope and kept having faith. When Kary was 6, things seemed to be taking a turn for the worse. They told us that he would only live 6 months from his third, when he was first diagnosed. And here it had been 2.5 years later, and he was still living and still having a full life in kindergarten. When he was just after his 6th birthday, they told us that the tumors had spread all over his brain and spine, and there was no chance. It was now 0 chance of surviving, and we didn't believe them. They told us that he would never graduate from kindergarten, and this was in the spring, and by May, he was still there, and he graduated from kindergarten. And we kept praying and believing that he was going to live. He prayed and hoped and said that he was going to live and not die and declare the works of the Lord. And we believed him and believed with him. In August of 2002, Kary's life on earth ended. He lost his battle to cancer, and he went to heaven August 14th, 2002. He inspired so many people, and his faith and hope encouraged so many people. He had amazing faith, and he prayed for so many things. One of his prayers and hopes was that he would teach the world about Jesus, and that everyone all over would know about his story and would know about his faith, and that people would be led to Christ. The other hope and prayer is that he had sisters. And after he went to heaven, we decided that one of the things that we had been praying for during his whole illness, that we have sisters for Kary and our other boys. So the following year, 2003, we adopted 2 little girls from Russia, and that was something Kary prayed for years. Our kids, are all 4 of our kids here on earth, and Kary in heaven. Our life didn't turn out like we thought, that we hoped or planned, and that we prayed for years. But we see that we still see miracles along the way. The girls that were brought to us through prayers, including Kary's prayers, have changed our lives. And it's been a rough journey. It's been about 8 years now. But through all of this, we've kept our faith. It's been a little rocky at times, but we continue to believe. We continue to have hope, and we know that someday we'll be all together with Kary again. And in the meantime, we're just going to hope and pray that we're used to help lead other people to Christ.